Today, I'm gonna look at what if analysis in Excel. What if analysis in Excel, and in particular, the data table. So I'm going to look at two examples. This is one of them, and this is the first one that we're going to look at. Now, the data we have here, we have quantity, unit cost, or unit price. Then we get the quantity times the unit price to get the sales value, then the quantity times the unit cost to get the cost of sales. We subtract that, get gross profit, remove the fixed costs, and we end up with a profit. So in this what if analysis, we are going to be asking ourselves, what if the quantity is 3? These are my quantities. What happens to my gross profit, and what happens to my net profit? If it is 5, what happens to my gross profit and net profit, and so on? With this kind of study, you'll be able to know that what is the right quantity I need to produce at so that I get my profit, maximize my profit. So to do this, I've laid out my quantities that I want to study, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and 11 in a column form. Note that. Now, we want to determine the gross profit and net profit. So we're going to link our gross profit, this cell here, into this C5, enter. And we are also going to link our net profit into the model here, which is under C8, and do like so. Once that one is done, we highlight our data like this. We go under data, what if analysis, data tables. Now this is a bit confusing, but I'll try to explain. So the input that we are trying to study, we are studying only one input, and our input here is quantity. Our quantity is right here. So this input is in column form. So we have row input cell and column input cell. So what we are saying is our input cell is in a column, and we need to pick it from our model here, which is B1. So I click on column input cell, then click on B1, which has my quantity right there, and say OK. Once you do that, you're going to observe that my table gets populated. So what the what if analysis does, it goes in, puts a 1 here. If I put a 1 there, you'll see that my gross profit becomes 1150, like so, and my net profit becomes 1850, which is right there. And the first one represents what is put in our model here. So this way we can generate very fast the profit and the net profit as the quantity varies. The alternative would have been a long route where we go put in quantity 3, see what comes out, populate it here. You can see this is right here. Go back, put in another quantity, populate. But what if analysis helps us in quick steps to generate this table in a go. So with this, you can know that if I'm producing at quantity 1, I'll be making a loss. Quantity 3, I'll make some small profit, and so on. And my biggest quantity, the more quantities I make, the more profit I earn. That is one scenario where we are studying one variable and seeing the impact on the profit or the net profit. In our next example, we are going to study 2 variables, and the 2 variables are the quantity and the selling price. Keeping the rest constant, the quantity, and varying the quantity and the selling price, what will happen to our net profit? So this is in our example 2. I lay it up here and I put my quantities here and my selling price here. So I need to link my model, need to link this cell to the variable that I want to study, and what I want to study is the net profit. So what I'm asking myself is, what if my quantity is 1 and my selling price is 1,000? What happens to my net profit? And so on. So the figures that are going to be populated here are going to be net profit. So once you have laid out your table in this format, just highlight it like this, go under data, what if analysis, data tables. Now, in this example, we are going to have a chance of using both the row input cell and the column input cell. Yet in the first example, we used only the column input cell. So what is the row input cell? When you look at our table here, we have a row here of selling price. So we need to link this one to our model where the selling price is. So I click there, then click on this unit selling price right there. Then in our model here, in our table here, the figures of quantity are in column form. This is a column. So this quantity, we need to link it to our model here. And we are going to use the column input cell and link it to that and say, okay. Now, I also put in conditional formatting so that the values below 0 are highlighted in red. So this is why these figures that are negatives are in red. So you can see that with the quantities of 1, we all make losses. With the unit selling price of 1,000, whatever the quantity is, at least up to 11, we shall be making a loss. Then later on, we start making a profit. And you also observe that the maximum profit is obtained when we have the highest unit selling price and the highest quantity, which is 2650. So if you plug any of these figures in our model here, you'll get what we have here. So this is how we do the what if analysis varying two variables. Thank you for watching. I hope this has been helpful. Subscribe if you have not yet. Hit the notification button to be alerted of more videos like this one. Give me your comments and see you in the next video.